My name is Omar Vasquez, I'm in Kenya, and this is Mundo Journey.
I traveled to the heart of Kenya to photograph one of the most iconic cultures on Earth, a society where modern civilization meets ancient tradition. But to truly capture their story, I had to step way outside my comfort zone. In this video, I'm taking you inside a remote Maasai village. You'll see the unbelievable energy of their traditional dances. Witness firsthand how they survive off the land, including drinking fresh cow blood. And get an unfiltered look inside their homes, the daily life of the children, and the incredible people who call this place home. Welcome to Kenya, Part 3, the Maasai Tribe. Africa, a continent known for its incredible biodiversity, where some of the most iconic animals on the planet reside. A majestic wildlife sanctuary for the vast assortment of species. From gentle giants to newly brought to earth wildlife. But what happens when the lines between human and wild begin to blur? If the first two parts of the journey in the wilds of the savannah revealed the raw drama of survival on the plains, then this next chapter reveals the culture that for millennia has lived in harmony with it. Our story now turns to the people themselves, a tribe that has coexisted alongside the untamed animal world of the Masai Mara. This is a story of a journey into finding out what it's like to be human in the primitive wildlands of the savannah. Africa. For a photographer, it is a place of raw beauty and primal power. A world to be capturing the fleeting moments of light and shadow. Yet beyond this awe-inspiring wildlife sanctuary, there was always another story calling. One of the people whose very identity is woven into the wildlands. Leaving the familiar, chaotic energy of the capital behind, the rumble of the vehicle becomes the rhythm of the savannah. Moses, having been born a Maasai warrior himself, is our road guide into this unpredictable wildland. He will take us into a world shaped by his very own ancestors.
So we're gonna go visit the Maasai tribe. We're heading our way.
To join the young generation to jump and mamas, and then you see the Maasai, how they live, alright? We must go to be happy, right?
Right. Hopefully they'll happy. We'll learn a few more things. It's early in the morning. It's about 8 a.m. and I can already see antelopes in there just running around. How you feeling today, Bino? Feeling good.
Nothing like realizing we are just visitors in this world. In the city, traffic delays mean a red light or a jaywalker. Out here in the savannah, you wait patiently while an animal decides whether or not it wants to share the road. An unforgettable reminder of how raw and untamed this environment is. The final leg, a long dusty drive away from the thundering herds. Getting to the heart of Maasai territory isn't as easy as booking a tour bus. The roads, if you can even call them that, reminds us of who's the boss. We hit a patch of unmerciful mud, miles from the nearest town. We are officially stranded.
I mean, you never know what you can encounter in places like this.
Stacking.
We're stuck?
A little bit.
A little bit? Look at that tire. It's all the way deep inside that thing. Look at all the dirt everywhere.
You okay, Bino?
Okay.
He's eating breakfast in the back.
The breakfast was good.
We like lions. All we need is just breakfast and we're happy.
I mean, everything can go right.
Right.
Everything can go wrong, but it's okay.
But we were lucky enough to have another backup vehicle within radio distance to help us out.
So it looks like our luck is changing. We're stuck. Help us. He said it's part of the adventure. We call somebody, but
Yeah, part of the adventure.
Part of the adventure.
Wow, so much dirt everywhere. There's mud everywhere. Well, we made it. We're out.
Back to the pilgrimage with camera and spirit at hand to meet the people whose lives are so profoundly intertwined with this landscape. Seeing glimpses of the Maasai people stride through the wilderness with absolute calm and confidence, miles from any modern town, made it instantly real.
We're arriving, and I can already see them in there. Hi, how you doing?
Two Maasai warriors step right up to the car, completely unfazed by the cameras or strangers.
All right, let's go.
With firm handshakes and a welcoming smile, they say hello, officially opening the door to a culture few outsiders ever truly
Hi.
get to understand.
How are you?
How are you?
Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. I'm Omar.
I'm Cole.
Cole?
Yeah. Radin.
Cole Arin.
Yeah.
Cool.
My spear.
That's part of my equipment, yeah. I know, I'm a photographer, so I just taking a few pictures. Feel free.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take me to their village.
What's name?
Bino.
That's it.
Bino.
So they're gonna take me to the village, and I'm just gonna follow them to see how the way they live and everything. So the Maasai are very friendly people. We are very friendly
So
people.
annoying.
And this is how we're gonna do it.
You can't help but notice the massive wall surrounding the entire community, a dense chaotic fortress made entirely of thick thorn bushes. It's a matter of survival. The primary purpose of the razor-sharp fence is protection, keeping out apex predators like lions, leopards, and hyenas that roam freely across the savanna.
It's out. Singing, photo, and then you go in the village. Good? I will just
Stepping through the gate, we were immediately pulled into the heartbeat of the community. Every adult in the village had gathered to welcome us, not with a handshake, but with a traditional greeting that echoed across the entire savanna. We were entering a completely different world. The Emalao, a massive spiral instrument used like trombone, crafted directly from the horn of a great kudu antelope, used as a powerful signaling tool to summon Maasai warriors for major rites of passage, alert community of danger, or mark monumental tribal gatherings, alerting everyone of our visit. Watching history unfold right through the lens of the camera, it is an indescribable privilege to travel this deep into the world and be welcomed like family.
Dancing with the tribe. I don't know what they're singing, but it's like a happy moment, and I'm extremely grateful to be here. Alright, so we're gonna enter their village through this small gate. It's kind of short, but I'm gonna try not to get into the... and the dance continues.
Cole and Arin are well-respected Maasai warriors in their society, earning them the title of Morans. As the guardians of the tribe, they lead the dance, ensuring that the traditional customs and norms are upheld. The women of the village wear vibrant clothes called shukas, paired with breathtaking hand-beaded colors. Every single color and pattern tells a story. Red symbolizes blood tied to the cattle that sustains them. Blue represents the sky and life-giving rain. And green stands for the vegetation that feeds their livestock. Beadwork is a universal language among Maasai women. A woman's marital status, her age, and even her social standing within the community can often be read entirely through the specific patterns and dominant color of the bead she wears, all crafted entirely by hand over weeks or even months of patient work. As a videographer, shooting these women in motion was an absolute dream, but also a massive technical challenge. The midday African sun is brutally harsh, creating deep, unforgiving shadows. On the photographic side, to make those vibrant reds and blues pop, I had to completely lean into natural environment, the dull, dusty and earthy tones of the mud that acts as the ultimate neutral canvas. It makes the bold primary colors of the shukas and the intricate white beadwork explode right off the sensor. Adumu, a legendary jumping dance. A profound rite of passage. Historically, the young warriors known as the Morans used these tests of explosive vertical strength to prove their physical prowess, stamina, and readiness to protect their community from predators or rival groups. Also a vital courtship ritual. The young men leap to catch the eye of potential brides. Mothers join the circle singing praises to honor their son's courage. Female observers evaluate the warriors based on jump height, stamina, and form. The higher a warrior jumps, the more strength and status he displays. For the Maasai, this dance is the ultimate bridge between youth and adulthood, cementing a young man's duty to protect his community. Moments like this reminds me why I picked up the camera in the first place, to capture something raw, authentic, and truly unforgettable. But to truly appreciate what's happening when they jump, you have to look back at the history of the Adumu. While no one can pinpoint the exact decade it was invented centuries ago, oral history tells us it started as much more than just a dance. It was a vital physical training test for these young warriors. Out in the wild, being able to leap high and move with explosive agility wasn't just for show. It was essential for hunting, avoiding predators, and defending the community.
So if you jump really high in the dance, you can get up to 4 ladies, you say?
Yeah. If you jump high, we take a lot of
ladies over here. Ladies man.
Yeah. Then you married a lot.
How many ladies do you have?
4.
You also have 4 ladies because you jump really high? Damn, man, I should move here.
Since I'm unmarried, I was invited to display my jumping skills.
It's my turn. It's my turn to see how many women I can capture.
Of course, Bino wanted to impress the ladies with his skills too. Needless to say, we didn't impress any girls, but it stole a loud laugh from the tribe.
So practicing to jump, that way I can get my
Jump, baby.
Yeah, and then we need a lot of
women.
we win a girlfriend. No,
No girlfriend?
I don't give
A lot of girlfriends?
To better understand the heartbeat of the Maasai people, we have to look at their cattle.
Okay, this is the cattle we have it. The Maasai have.
To the Maasai, cows aren't just farm animals. They are literally currency, wealth, and life itself. According to the Maasai belief, the creator god Enkai gave all the cattle on earth to them. Because of this, every single aspect of their society revolves around these animals. Cattle provide milk, leather, and even fuel from dung used to build their homes. They measure a person's wealth and social status entirely by how many heads of cattle they own.
You only have a few cattle now, you usually have more, but the reason is because it doesn't rain too much. Do they die? Is that what happened?
Yeah, because of no rain.
So during rain season you have way more.
Because we divide it with the 2.
Right.
We take other cattle, but now to have some more.
How many do you have in total?
650.
650 cattle?
Cattle.
Wow. Do you guys eat them?
One person.
Oh, that's one person?
Yeah, one grandfather.
Damn.
The chief of the village.
The chief of the village?
Yeah.
But owning so much worth of walking currency in a landscape crawling with leopards and other predators is a 24/7 high-stakes job. Inside the village at night, the cattle are crammed right into the center ring, completely surrounded by a razor-sharp thorn fence.
You have some problem about leopard lions to come disturb us at night.
The lions come here at night?
Yeah.
By day, young warriors walk right alongside the herds, armed with spears and unmatched striking skills, ready to defend their livestock with their lives. Out here on the dry, unforgiving East African Savanna, finding reliable nourishment is a constant challenge. Crops don't easily grow in this climate, so the Maasai rely almost entirely on their cattle. But unlike modern farming, they don't slaughter their cows for a quick meal. Instead, they've mastered a much more sustainable practice: drinking fresh cow blood.
We like the blood of the cattle.
Drink the blood of the cattle.
Yeah.
Do you fry them or just directly?
Directly.
Directly?
Yeah. No any putting the fire. We drink the blood directly.
Okay, so this is part of the tradition. They're gonna drink the blood of the cow. I know it's a little too graphic for some, so viewer discretion's advised. She's gonna leave, so don't worry.
Using a specialized arrow and a small bow, a warrior makes a precise, shallow puncture in the cow's jugular vein. Just enough blood is drawn into a gourd. The cow is never killed or permanently harmed.
So it's not hurting the cow, they're just gonna get some of their blood and drink it. It is part of their culture. The cow will leave and he'll be fine. He just feels a small pinch like a mosquito bite. They will not take that much blood from them.
Right after collection, they seal the tiny wound with a mixture of mud and ash. And the animal goes right back to grazing, being completely fine.
Good little fella, thank you. So the cow survived.
No, drinking that.
What?
I'm full, man. Already ate, Bobby.
No, this gets drink. Photo.
A nation's surviving strategy. During the harsh dry seasons when grazing is scarce and cows produce less milk, this blood and milk mixture is a vital lifeline. It provides instant hydration, salt, and high-density protein when other food sources simply aren't available.
It's already lunch, eh? This guys, you are finished already lunch.
How was your lunch? All that cow blood.
Yes.
Pretty good?
Yeah. Like that.
To outsiders, it can sound jarring, but when you witness it firsthand, you realize it's the ultimate expression of sustainability, zero-waste relationship with nature. They take only what they need to survive, ensuring their animals live long, protected lives. Why do they do it? Nutritionally, it's a powerhouse, packed with vital proteins, iron, and salt. It acts as an immediate energy supplement, so I got invited to try it.
You already drink blood?
I never drank blood before, but like it's very interesting. Okay, so I'm about to drink the blood of the cow. It gives you energy, supposedly. Welcoming into their culture. Let's see how it tastes. First time I drink this. It's warm. It is warm. It is warm. Okay. An experience.
After experiencing how the Maasai source their liquid nourishment, we wanted to see how they handle everyday survival basics out in the bush, starting with something we take completely for granted: making fire. Forget lighters or waterproof matches. Out here, fire is made entirely by hand using ancient survival techniques. The setup is simple. A wooden drill stick spun rapidly against a baseboard.
Ay, dia lara gua. Tu lagi lagi. Ay. Nda di kone yang na no bahan tu yuzo dong. Ya min.
But the real secret weapon for catching that initial spark?
This elephant caca.
So that's elephant poop.
This
That's how you start the fire.
Sun-dried elephant dung.
That is not really nice. Okay.
very dry. That's
Oh.
why we have some to use for making fire.
Oh, you use that as a fossil.
Yeah. To use elephant poop and zebra
Oh.
and cattle. This cow dung. You see?
Yeah, fire ready.
Yeah.
So the fire's
It's
ready
a
now.
drop of
Yeah, I
the
didn't
tree
know.
Direct to the elephant. Poop.
Poop on the elephant.
Yeah.
The ingenuity of the community in using the waste of animals also carries into building their shelters, cow dung being the primary building material. Mixing cow dung with mud, ash, and water creates a remarkably resilient natural plaster.
And this is a branch of tea tree. You go to the forest to bring some branches of tea tree, and then you come to connect all to build a house. And then you put some grasses the roof of the house because no rain pass.
Once the plaster dries under the scorching African sun, it hardens into a solid, weatherproof shell that lasts a lifetime. The compact homes are known locally as an enkaji. Inside an enkaji, there is no electricity, no running water, and no modern tech.
So I'm in the house right now. It is very small.
Very small.
The interior is deliberately compact and dark to keep out dust and predators away from the space they themselves share with farm animals. Mostly windowless, lit only by the soft glow of a small cooking fire in the center.
That's amazing. So that's their
Porridge.
the food. That's what they eat. And this is their kitchen. And that's how they sleep. It's definitely bigger than my bunk in the military, though.
Me, sit here, sit here. Yeah. This house we have three parts. This is the kitchen. This is where the people sit, and this sitting room. Now you are sitting room.
Oh, so that's the living room. This is the kitchen,
From here.
and here is the bed. Okay.
This one, this is a king box.
Okay.
We divide the house by three. Yeah, and we have another chimney there outside the house. This is the room here. The papa's lab.
Okay. So there is another room in here. The structure of this house. This is like an average house that they will look like. This is how the Maasai live, correct?
Yeah. Direct this way for the mom. This the mom sit here and then cook the food.
What are they cooking right now?
This is the porridge.
That's their food of the day. That's the soup of the day.
You know, this is a porridge.
Porridge. This is amazing.
The Maasai live with the absolute bare minimum. Yet their homes are full of warmth and a sense of profound community that modern life often forgets. As a photographer, the lighting inside this dark house is an incredible challenge, but the few beams of sunlight that filter through manage to add character to the photos. Life out in the savannah requires resilience from everyone, even the children, who at times must venture outside the protective walls of the village to carry on daily activities, essential for the survival of the tribe. Meet Sussah. She's just 9 years old, but like many young girls in the village, carries responsibilities that will crush most adults.
Susan.
Susan.
Yeah.
I'm Omar. Very nice meeting you, Susan. I see you have a jug in there. Bringing some water? It's a daily thing. They have to go to the river and get water because obviously they need to drink. And it's usually the females that do that. It doesn't matter what age they are. So she's gonna bring water into her home.
We accompany Sussah on her daily mile-long journey. This time with our personal Maasai warrior escort, in case any predator tries to kill us. After a long walk, the water is there. Sussah must do a final descent down into the riverbed itself, carefully picking her way down a treacherous slope. She does every task effortlessly, as she has a lifetime of experience doing it. At her young age, it's a very short lifetime, yet an entire one nonetheless. Gathering water here comes with very real high stakes. Sussah has to continuously scan murky, shallow, and muddy banks for any signs of danger. As in these wild East African river systems, open water is a shared territory, and it is the natural habitat of Nile crocodiles.
That is a brave bird right there, next to the croc.
Jug is full. She must make sure the container seals properly for the grueling trek home, as every drop of water that makes it back into the village is a precious commodity. To manage the heavy load with her small body, Sussah uses an ingenious traditional method. Tying a thin rag around her forehead, which is anchored to the water jug hanging down her back, shifting the entire center of gravity. Despite the physical toll, Sussah carries it all with grace and maturity. What hits you the hardest when you watch her isn't just the physical hardship, it's her composure. There are no complaints and no tears. For children in pastoralist communities, growing up means stepping into adult responsibilities early. Water collection isn't just a chore, it's the literal lifeline that keeps her family and her livestock alive. As she finally approaches the village, the relief is palpable. Welcomed by her mother, Sussah has made it into the gates with a valuable resource. Today, she has again earned her place in her family and the Maasai tribe. Other kids in the Maasai tribe don't wait until adulthood to contribute. They are integrated into the daily survival of the family from a very young age. For some young Maasais, their primary duty begins with herding the smallest livestock. Yet, even with these heavy daily duties, childhood in the village still finds a way to shine through.
So I'm right here with all these kids and they're very curious about the camera. That's your picture. That's your picture.
Yeah.
So I'm showing them for the first time their pictures and they're just carried away by the cameras and all the pictures that we've taken of them. See? That's you.
Money I give you.
They run really fast. They run really fast.
Traveling with my camera across all 7 continents, I've chased stories across glaciers, deserts, and ancient peaks. I look for the extraordinary in the furthest corners of the earth. Yet, the most profound destination wasn't a place on the map at all. It was this exact moment. Because of a camera lens held up to the world, walls fell down, languages didn't matter, and Bino and I found ourselves sharing a peach, a laugh, and a piece of our hearts with a community that welcomed us as family. This world is massive, beautiful, and full of strangers waiting to be known. All it takes is the courage to look through the lens and connect. If you made it this far, thanks for riding along on this voyage, and maybe you'll consider coming along for the next one too, on this Mundo journey.
Hello. Hello. Hello.